So if I wasn't ready for vacation already, I definitely am now. This is the storm that we were told we were gonna get. Last night it was honestly mostly rain and ice, and then it definitely changed to snow. I would say we've gotten like 6 or 7 inches. It's just kind of like wet and compacted, but yeah, here we are, beginning of April. Man, I'm just like so over it. Happy Friday, friends. We are back to snow. This is literally upstate New York. I cannot, but here we are, April 5th. Speaking of April 5th, it is Sammer's 31st birthday. Last year he turned 30, obviously, and we had like a big party for him, but we're not doing anything this year. But I did stop and get him an amazing gift because I'm an amazing sister. So anyway, he's not here right this second, but I'll probably just bring it inside and leave it for him. So happy Friday. We're going to prep for breakfast per usual on Fridays and see whatever else is up. I can see the cows through the building right now. Let me zoom in. I can see the cows back here. So they probably need to be fed. Early this morning I had to pick up another bread order. So my car's packed with boxes in the back. So we're gonna unload that first. It smells amazing in my car. Like nothing smells better than fresh baked things. So I'll have to remember to take a loaf home. I think I'm gonna make patty melts tonight and I don't have any bread at home. So I need to grab a loaf of the peasant bread for myself. But anyway, we're gonna head inside, unload this bread, and see what's up besides prepping. This coming weekend, I actually am taking tomorrow off, Saturday, from breakfast to go wedding band shopping and suit shopping for Eric. So we're gonna go to Albany and like hit up a couple different stores. We also have a coupon for Lowe's, so we might go to Lowe's and do some lighting shopping. We have like a couple chandeliers that need to be replaced because like we don't have tables under them, so they're like too big and low, and we just need like, what are those called, flush lighting or whatever. So we're gonna go to Lowe's and look at some lighting because this coupon is for like 10% off, but you can't combine it with your Lowe's store card, so it's only like a bonus 5%. But anyway, we have lots of shopping to do tomorrow, but a lot of it should be fun. I have no idea what I'm looking for with a wedding band, but it's kind of fun to shop for that stuff. You only do it hopefully once in your life. So anyway, I'm taking tomorrow off to do that. So I don't know if this will be like a day in the life or if I'll carry it into a few more days at the beginning of next week, but regardless. My name is Charlotte, if you're brand new here. We talk lots of farm stuff, farm shop stuff, animals. I'm renovating an A-frame right now. I'm getting married this year. That's what you'll be joining if you join the channel. So anyway, glad you're here. We're obviously back to the winter fits, like back to the beanies. I was just like really feeling the warmer weather, but next week, Tuesday, 60 and sunny. And the storms that we've been having, I have so much damage at the A-frame, you guys. It's not even funny. Speaking of A-frame renovation, I was over there a couple different days. Like I even had to call the power company because a limb came down on the power line. But all around the house there's huge limbs down. So next Tuesday is supposed to be like 60 and sunny, and I'm hoping to do a big cleanup one of the days when it's nicer, just because I need to get some of the limbs out of the way, honestly, for the contractor, but also like I have to clean it up at some point. So hopefully I'll be doing that soonish, and the weather looks like it's actually going to turn into spring. So that's on my agenda for the next week or two. Oh, you know whose car needs to be detailed is mine. I bought straw for the asparagus bed to mulch it, and I should have brought the pickup, but here we are. Car full of straw.
Hi. So. Oh, I did. No, I did. Yeah, I told him. That's exactly what it said. He says.
Holy crap, you guys. So like 20 minutes ago, I was in my parents' house with my mom looking at a couple of the wedding things upstairs. So we have like stacks of plates and like all these like candle holders and posy glasses, like bud vases, all this glass stuff. And we're standing up there and literally everything all at once starts shaking. Like I was like worried everything was gonna like fall over or slide off the table that it was on. And we were like, what the heck was that? And my mom was like, I think that was an earthquake. And I was like, and so then whatever, we came back to the sap house and I'm cracking eggs right now. And an article just popped up on my phone that confirmed a 4.8 earthquake hit New Jersey and New York. Like, what? I just can't believe there's places that like, that is like a common thing, because it is trippy. Like that was so weird. I can't believe that just happened, but obviously I had to share with you guys. I'm sure if you were like anywhere in New York or New Jersey, or I'm sure if you're like anywhere in New York or New Jersey, like you're also felt it, or you know what I'm talking about, but nuts. Super steamy in here because the potatoes are boiling, but the milk delivery is here. Thank God, because we are like almost out of a lot of half and half and chocolate milk. You're filming? Mm-hmm. So we're moving the chicks out to the chicken house. Mostly because we need to divide them into too many boxes for like the wood stove room, because customers need to stand in there and have room, so here we go.
I have to get an extension cord.
Okay, so we actually decided to keep them in 2 boxes just because of the temperatures. Obviously you guys saw that we have snow outside, it's cold, but we really did need to get them out of the wood stove room, because otherwise we would have had to put them into 3 boxes. So anyway, for heat and like cuddly purposes, we're keeping them in 2 boxes, but we have 2 heat lamps now for them. So it's kind of like almost like 1 per box. And I have these little barriers on top. One, because I know that they've been sort of flying a little bit. Like we had 1 or 2 escapees in the sap house, so I feel like the barrier will kind of like discourage them from flying out, but also keep the heat in. So they should be fine. When I stick my hand down in there, it's like pretty nice and warm with the heat lamps, but I'm gonna go get some extra wire ties just to like secure them a little bit more, because you really don't want to F around with heat lamps. Like, you will have 1 less building on your farm. So anyway, I think they should be fine. Moving on up, huh, chickies, in the big chicken house. So that's that. And I put some cardboard below the boxes just to like insulate a little bit from the cement floor, because it's like obviously chilly. So then the next week we hit 60. So won't be long before warmer. Watch out. So the chicks are doing fine. Good morning, friends. It's actually Monday morning, so quick update overview of the weekend. I was actually off all weekend, so that rarely happens, but it was so nice because Saturday, Eric and I had to like get some wedding stuff taken care of, so I actually found my wedding band, and Eric got a suit. And then Sunday, yesterday, just a bunch of different things, a couple cars that we needed to clean up, and then taking the generator back out of the house because we had to like set it all up when we had those bad storms, and we actually went over, speaking of bad storms, we went over with a chainsaw to the A-frame because there was limbs everywhere, including a limb down on the power line, a limb down on one of the sheds. So we did quite a bit of cutting up and carrying of limbs. We have a burn ban in New York State until like mid-May, so after that's lifted, I'll probably have like a big fire over there and just keep feeding it with all those limbs that are down. So anyway, that was pretty much my day yesterday. And now it's Monday morning and I'm just checking the chickens. I need to bring them a few buckets of water. But basically, we were just gathering together our spile pullers, so we're probably going to pull taps today, this week, whatever. It's supposed to be nice out, high 50s, so excited for that. Anyway, that is the quick recap. I'm going to go get water buckets and we will see what's up for the day. Wow, it is so nice out. I'm just putting my hair up and I think I'm gonna start on the section that's like straight up from the farm so I don't actually have to drive up the road or anything. And got my spile puller, but I will tell you guys more when we get to the woods. I actually can't believe how good it feels to like feel the sun on my face. Like I can literally feel it. Oh, that was the other thing we did yesterday. I could not remember. Eric and I went out back and got to shoot for a little while because there's just so many things to shoot and we never get to. So he has, when was that? Like a couple months ago, he bought this really nice M1 Grand off of somebody, and then also 2 Christmases ago, I got him a smaller 22 version of the Glock that he loves. And that's just always fun to shoot. It's always fun to shoot 22. So we were doing that yesterday too. I'm just like so excited for this tolerable weather because we can do fun stuff like that. So plus I have a vacation coming, so that will be like a taste of warm weather on its own. But hint hint, we're going somewhere warmer than here. But in general, like I can just like see the warmer days coming and I'm so excited about it. Guys, this is why I'm going to that chainsaw safety course. Like, look at this tree. There's just like an insane amount of damage after the storms that we've had this spring. It's just like such a bummer, but you know, with the woods being so big, it definitely helps to have a few people running a saw, you know, so you can cover more ground. So anyway, what a mess. Seriously, like there's just huge things everywhere down, and just like even the small shit, I can't believe it. There's just so much damage. So there's just like never not work to do, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, figured I'd give you a quick demo on how the spiles come out. So this spile puller, this little U notch on the top of it, you just like slide it under the spile and pop it out of the tree. But depending on the tap hole, like some of them are a bitch and some of them are like, you can go like 10 of them and be like pop 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 pop, and then you get to one where you're like, what the heck? But also depending on the spile and like how tall I am versus how high up on the tree the tap is, like sometimes from the bottom, sometimes from the top angle works better. So anyway, I'll try to do this while filming. It's like hard because like it's so much easier with 2 hands, but yeah, figured I'd show you guys what it's like to pull thousands back out versus putting them all in. Okay, so here's your spile in the tree. You like slide this on and see, some of them are hard. And then they like pop out. I mean, it's also, when I do have 2 hands going, it comes out easier, but. Usually too, when you pull it out of the tree, like sometimes the spile is fine and sometimes it like gets bent, but you guys know that like we replace a lot of these cheapo spiles now, so you know, it doesn't even really matter. Other times it's like we had tried to, you know, not damage the spile pulling it out, but now it's kind of like, doesn't really matter. So I've been out here for a little bit, and like some of the tap holes, like I said, are like higher up on the tree, and like the sun was kind of getting in my eyes, and I literally totally forgot that today is supposed to be like the eclipse or whatever, and I haven't read anything about it. Like I know that people are talking about it and have been for weeks, because I keep getting all these articles pushed to my phone, like from, you know, the New York Times or like Apple News, or I don't even know what it is, and I have not like even read about when it is or how long it's supposed to last, but like I'm pretty sure you're really not supposed to look at it. So now I'm like, is it gonna be dark out here? Can I not do this? Like, can I not look up? I don't even know. It's like 11:30, so like I don't even know what time it's supposed to happen. But I'm like deep in the middle of the woods, and I really wanted to finish this section while I'm up here, because like why would I walk all the way back? So anyway, fingers crossed for me with this solar eclipse happening while I'm in the woods. I mean, it could be like 6 hours from now and I don't even know, but I feel like if I get a little bit further up the hill, I might actually like, maybe I have service enough to Google it or something, because that would kind of suck, I feel like, if I don't really know, if I can't see if it's like dark, or I don't even know. So that was the other thing. There was people like in our town and stuff that were gonna have like viewing parties, because I'm pretty sure with like special glasses you can look at it, but I don't know why I haven't cared at all. But comment below if you guys like have cared or you know anything about it, because I think that's funny that it might be dark out here. I don't know. Of all days. Of all days for the sun to be in my eyes. Did you guys see that one that was a bitch? I mean, one, it was like the height and like where the roots are, because I couldn't reach it, so I had to use like my left hand and reach out towards it. That's what I'm talking about with some of them. Are like, it's always the one that's in the most inconvenient spot that is also the hardest to get out. I had to take my vest off because I'm like sweating, and just leave it on a tree that I'll cross by on my way back down the hill. But I'm almost like ready to take my sweatshirt off, honestly, because ones like that really get your heart rate up. So I'm getting towards the top of the hill. Look at the huge, like the whole top of this tree came down right across the main line. It always finds the main line. Damn. Like, seeing these things fall must be crazy. So I'm at the top now, dropping my puller. As you can see, the hayfield behind me. At the top, there's always a hayfield. And I'm just going down the rock wall where we have this one line, but I forgot to mention that like a local welder is the one that makes all of our spile pullers. They all pretty much look like this, but We've never actually, like, I don't know what a commercial one looks like because I know the same guy has always made them for us. But if I can find one online and if they look similar, like, I'll just link them for you guys in case you're wondering, like, if there's a tool for that. There's a tool for that. That's how I feel when I go to the store. I remember that thing where you're like, oh, there's an app for that. I'm like, there's a tool for that because guys never have enough tools is how it feels when we go to Lowe's. Anyway, I digress. So I'm at the top, but it doesn't mean I'm done in this section. I just followed one main line that comes all the way to the top of the hill, and then on the way back down I'll be able to branch out onto the last 2 main lines in this section. So that's my plan for right now. I'm like starting to get nervous about the eclipse. Like I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna head back in that general direction and we'll see what happens. Okay. Done with that section. I'm just walking back down through the pasture. I feel like the grass looks really green already. Just a couple little mars from bark mostly, but otherwise we're good. Dying of thirst. Oh, Mom's making popcorn. Does anybody know what time the eclipse actually is? 2:24. Or can you not look at it the whole time?
I don't know. That's what they asked me to keep the dog inside from 2 to 4. That's all.
Why don't you Google it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I didn't have any service up on the hill.
Oh, this could affect wild animals. Just because it's going to get dark, and they might.
Oh.
They said like the peepers might start peeping.
I really need to chug some water, but I think iced coffee is equally important. I can't believe it's iced coffee time. Like when it's this warm out, it's definitely iced coffee time. I'm starving, and also I've been waiting for t-shirt weather. Like I can't believe I just spent the last 2 hours in a t-shirt. I'm so excited because tomorrow is supposed to be even warmer, so we'll just keep pulling spiles tomorrow. But I'm really not gonna risk, I guess it's 2 to 4. I literally made it back like pretty much just in time for that to happen. I'm not gonna risk looking up at these spiles during the eclipse. I just got a text from Eric's mom too. She's like, please don't look at the sun. Whatever. So anyway, I guess I'm done pulling spiles for today. Mom's making 3 batches of popcorn, and I saw that she laid out mail orders for me to do. So probably be inside for the next few hours. Wow, this is very weird because it actually is getting darker outside, but I'm obviously not going to like, I don't even know, try to film anything or poke my head out there. I'm just not into it. So anyway, while we're having a solar eclipse, I think I'm gonna sit down and start editing this video for you guys. I have a few things to do around the shop, like pack popcorn and like, I don't know, whatever. I closed out my end of the day for mail order, so I was just like getting that out of the way because I wanted to make sure I got it done by the cutoff. And anyway, this video started before the weekend and I really want to get it up for you guys. So I'm going to sit down and start editing it. Over the weekend, this is so random. I was just about to tell you to, like, if you guys haven't checked out our Instagram or our Facebook, be sure to follow us there. But it reminds me that I started my own like personal TikTok this weekend. I've literally never spent much time myself on TikTok. Like I never scroll on there, but I know how popular it is, so I just like wanted to like start my own and just get comfortable with like putting videos on there, because maybe I'll start one for the farm as well. Oh, phone's ringing, please hold. Anyway, started my own personal TikTok. I'm just gonna put like all the stuff that's really not farmy on there, like my girly stuff, like the stuff you guys honestly never see. Like I love, like, honestly, it's a lot of the stuff that like I watch personally. Like, yeah, I watch a lot of farming stuff, but I also watch like just lifestyle stuff because I used to live in the city. I used to be in fitness. I used to be like in fashion. I went to the fashion school. So like, I don't know. I have a lot of different interests. So it's not all based around farming, although like I live and breathe farming. So anyway, that's probably what my personal TikTok is going to be like, but hopefully I can also like get motivated enough to have a farm TikTok. So comment below if any of you guys think that's a good idea. Give this video a thumbs up if you go on TikTok at all. But anyway, little tangent there. I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're brand new here, please subscribe, and I will see you guys really soon for the next video. Stay safe during the solar eclipse.